Lucy is a young TV executive. She's very ambitious. She hopes to do well. Let me just show you how ambitious she is. She's this ambitious. Okay. This is an homage to the writer Liz Merriweather, who has her iconic glasses on. But the idea of Lucy is that I think she, first of all, she has the hots for this like young PA who's there, played by America's Ashton Kutcher. And he's a foxy guy. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. She's profound in her own way, in her want for this very young sexual being that is Ashton Kutcher. He's attractive. If he was on your set, you'd be like, what's the deal? He's tall, too. You can't miss him, you know? With the thing. Looks very official. It's like a pilot. It's great. You know, just a lot of smooching. But again, the problem is, though, is that when you're smooching a really attractive person, I love my boyfriend, don't get me wrong. When you're smooching a really attractive person, fake style, like it's great when it's like two people who are super in love with each other, you know, and like you're playing in love, because then it's like, nah, and you're like, I just cheated, but not really, you know. This time, he's like awkwardly not really in it, but I'm super in it, so that's, for a girl, really does a number to the ego a little bit. Because so in the kissing scenes, you know, I'm like, you know, and he's sort of, you know, so it's like that. So it's not really like glam kissing. What's very cool about him is that he's very open to letting things sort of play in the moment versus everything being very regimented. Like, that was very refreshing for me, because I feel like, you know, he'll play things in 2 shots and, you know, let a scene sort of exist in a space for a second versus a lot of, like, you know, cutting in and cutting out and cutting in and keeping everything very scripted and structured that way, which for comedy is great, because then you end up feeling more playful and then feeling like you're in a safe place to kind of improvise. So I think that was unexpected. The do's and don'ts of having a relationship that's friends with benefits status is, first of all, the don'ts are that you cannot make the other person laugh. Can't do that. You can't be funny or charming, because that's the card you pull when you want someone to fall in love with you, you know? So you can't do that. You can't be messing around with that. Not a lot of talking. There can't be a lot of talking. You cannot go to a wedding together. Cannot do that, because that's when they ask for that vow, you know, and they like turn to the audience and they're like, and you, people here, vow with us to see that this family and this new beginning is sacred. You know, when they do that thing, that makes, yeah, that you have to turn the person you're next to, regardless, like even if it's like an uncle, it gets incestuous, and you start falling in love with that person.